Hello. Good morning, everyone. Oh, God, I'm so tired. Hello. Thank you all for resubbing. Really appreciate it all. Welcome back. Fantastic Thorn. It's me. Boy, me. Bound by Artemis. Thank you for the gift sub. Thank you, thank you. Oh. How are y'all doing today? Good morning. Have you been surviving? Been surviving. Oh my god. Blueberry, thank you for the resub. Why are you guys, why are you all resubbing? The heck? What? Oh my gosh. Terry, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Wait, why are you guys resubbing? I like barely stream. Oh gosh, the text is all over the place. Let's move the text box. There we go. Ria, hello. Did he like you? What? I've been like, I've not streamed in like a year now. Has it been a year? I don't know. I think it's been a few months. Definitely at least like half a year now. It's on auto. Wait, that makes it worse. It feels like it's been just going through month after month, even though not streaming. These are some of my favorite emotes. I'll have you know. Ah, thank you. A few months, yeah, it's been a while. I went through a pretty rough patch, but I think I've got a good balance now between work and some free time. So hopefully I'll be able to keep it up. You haven't streamed since the week to your birthday stream. Did I stream my birthday stream? I don't know if I did or not. I don't remember. It's been a while. I don't pay attention to my birthdays anymore. I think I stopped paying attention to my birthday after I hit 30. And after I hit 30, I'm just like, okay, it's just another year. It doesn't mean anything. What even is, or birthdays, what even is time anymore, you know? Hope you slept well. I don't have a bed now. That's a new development. I don't have a bed, so I sleep on the ground. Surprisingly, it's not been that bad. Okay, don't feel bad. It's been not that bad. Okay, it's actually encouraging me to stretch a lot more. So I've been sleeping pretty decently. Yeah, I don't think you did, but it's okay. I'm glad you're finding a good balance in your job. I quit mine otherwise I was gonna kill someone. Oh no. Well, I hope you don't kill someone. If you do, make sure you wear a mask, you cover your face, cover any identifiable markings. If you have any tattoos, cover those up. Or conversely, get temporary tattoos. Get like additional temporary tattoos. So if you get caught on camera, right? After the alleged person, you know, after you have allegedly committed the crime, right? When they're looking for someone with tattoos on their body, right? But they're temporary for use, they wash off. So when you show up in court, you'd be like, what are you talking about? I don't have tattoos. What? There you go. After 30 stretches hit different. They do. They really do. Stop counting after reach 30. Hell yeah. I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll go back to it and then I'll start counting my birthdays again. But it's not this day. Oh man. Thank you for the life advice. Of course. Lessons from you to how to escape the law. Exactly. The law is only as good as the attorney enforcing it. Most are overworked. Rainy, good to see ya. Thanks for dropping by again. I've been remembering since turning 35. I don't know what to do with my birthday stuff thing. When midlife hits you, you'll start counting again. I think I already hit midlife. Isn't like 30, like 70 something the average lifespan of an adult male in America? Are you going to Offkai? No. God, I wish. I wish. It's like 80? Oh shoot. Okay, cool. I have like 5 years left then. We're almost there. Ah, Terry. Thank you for the resub. Thank you. 20 months? I thought I saw someone earlier. What was it? Poemi? 43 months. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. Thank you for the resub. Can't believe like 75. I know. Oh, I'm so old. I might as well be. In terms of VTuber age, I might as well be, you know? I thought 45 was midlife. I'm 35 and not ready to hit midlife. I kind of want to, but like the thing is, I have like the mindset of someone in their midlife crisis, but I don't have the funds. I don't have the money to live like someone in the midlife crisis. Because whenever I think about midlife crises, I think of like that balding middle-aged guy who works a corporate office job buying a red car, like a convertible, right? And then spending a year making really poor decisions. Because that's what you see on TV shows and in movies and just, you know, in media, right? Exactly, like it's a budget midlife crisis. I want to have to be there and take it very carefully and just be like, today I'm gonna go get that extra avocado. Yeah, why not? I'll treat myself. I'll pay the extra $1.50 for, what was it, like a third more of an avocado. It's like 2 more slices, 3 more slices in my burrito. That'll be my midlife crisis. Why worry about midlife when I'm already having an existential crisis? Exactly, right? Oh man, I'm going bald. It's time to buy a jet ski. God, I know someone who bought I know someone who bought boat. It was not a boat house. They have a timeshare for some place in Lake Tahoe, and they have a boat for it. And they've never used it. They've used it once, and then they just never use it ever again. And now it's just constantly draining money from their account to just maintain it. And I'm like, why did you do that? And then he was like, I could do the money. He's just one of those guys who had like, got lucky off of crypto shit. So I was like, ugh. Yeah. Anonymous, thank you for the gifts to Apollo. Oh, hey, Apollo. Sorry, my eyes are like blurry right now. I can't really tell what's going on. Why not sell it? He's tried. No one wants to buy. So it's like one of those things where impulse purchases, I guess. I don't know. It never made sense to me, so I've never understood it. But you can't sell if no one wants to buy. Procrastination lifestyle of buying things with the intention of using them, but you never do. Yeah, that's a monster. That's a horror. That's a horror entity that we need to like come up with. Your Saber, thank you for the sub. Thank you. I don't know why you guys are resubbing. I don't know if I can keep this up. So like, this is a stream. I don't know if I'm gonna if we're gonna have another stream or if we're gonna go AFK for like another 6 months. So like, be careful if you guys are resubbing. What do you? I want to make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves first, okay? Try martinis. Good to see you again. Thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Thank you. No pressure. Just missed you. Goated emotes, and this is my midlife crisis treat. That's fair. That's fair. Wait, hello. Welcome. Can we not sub just because? But I feel bad. I feel it's like one of those, I gotta provide you guys some value, something. I was actually thinking of I was thinking of playing a game on stream today. Then I realized it was gonna be weird to like have what's effectively like, you know, you guys know I'm not really the type for big events, you know, like I'm not gonna be like Lex Parte re-debut, we're back at it again, you know, like I don't care about that kind of stuff. Anonymous, thank you for the gift set to Yamineko. Thank you. Unless you actually use the boat. No, I can't. Where would I use the boat is the thing, you know? Is it too early to have a midlife crisis at 25? No, I think it's fine to have a midlife crisis. I think it's fine to have a midlife crisis at 25. Good morning, afternoon, night. Thank you. Happy time zones. You ever end up finishing Voices of the Void? No, but I did end up playing. Well, here's the thing. The story mode, air quotes, campaign for Voices of the Void only goes up to like day 50, what? 51, 52 or something like that? 49? And then, what's the third? I forget. It's a number. It doesn't hit the next number. It like repeats the day. You Groundhog Day at the end over and over and over again until you finish the quest. So like you can potentially go on forever. There is no end date so far, but there are a lot of like secrets. I want to try doing those, but like most of them are so obscure, you have to actually know what to do. You know, it's like one of those things where like was it the heckin' Missing No in Pokemon Red and Blue? Do you guys remember that? In order to like unlock it, you had to like go to the Safari Zone and then fly from there to like Cinnabar Island and take a swimming Pokemon, go up and down the right edge of the island back and forth, and then you find, you know, like the steps that you need to do in order to find that thing is so specific that it's going to be nigh impossible to stumble across it in regular gameplays. Like I know there's a lot of extra stuff, but I want to see it, but I have to use the wiki to like actually figure out how to unlock it. Yeah, you need an entire guide just for that. You should play Quarantine Zone Last Checkpoint. Play as a TSA agent in a post-apocalyptic world. Is it one of those games that's gonna make me mad though? Because it's like too real. The story's already done. Will there be new updates though? Is it? I don't know. I know they have been updating, but I've not really played it, to be honest. I've not kept up with it. Life got busy. Oh my god. Anyways, chat. Thanks, right, girl. Good to see you. Good to see you again. Long time no see. How's it been? It's been going. It's one of those things where like I want it to go faster, but at the same time it's not, or not. I want it to go faster, but not too fast. You know, like NPC walk speed, where it's faster than your walk speed but slower than your run speed. I want my life to be moving at NPC walk speed, if that makes sense. That's I want it to go that fast. So like a slight brisk jog pace, but it's not. So I'm just kind of sitting here waiting. But yeah, I've been hearing more stuff about Offkai. Lots of people are going to Offkai. If you guys are going, I hope you have a lot of fun. I find it fun that Offkai has ended up becoming like the VTuber convention. I'm surprised. I've heard of it being the VTuber convention like 2 years ago or so, and now it's whoa. J-Tona, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. Thank you. Can we get some hearts in chat for the gift subs? What the heck? They did market themselves as the VTuber convention. True, but like I find it fun that like other conventions have had VTubers as guests, but it seems that Offkai is the only one that's been really pushing for it, like really pushing and making it their thing. You know, I think that's the difference. Offkai has kind of like doubled down a ton into VTubers. I'll think about the stretches. want to go to off-card, but it's expensive and I'm terrible at traveling alone. Oh no. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Love going to off-card, one of the few local cons we get. Oh nice. Let's go. Hype train completed at level 5. Whoa, thank you, thank you. What? Where do these hype trains come from, Chad? Okay, let's see. Let's open up the chest. What did I get? They ate. They ate. I've always wanted to do that. The little animation there of like biting onto a single drumstick and then just ripping off the whole chunk of meat. I've always wanted to do that. It seems really tasty. Being on the East Coast sucks. I'm sure there's like East Coast conventions too though, right? If I had the cash to go, I'd go to all the big conventions to all the cool kids got far away from where I live. It's always rough. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even sure if I want to go to TwitchCon anymore because I'm looking at the prices that they had last year and this year, and it's like the whole thing is looking like it's gonna cost about 2K, and I'm like, do I really care about TwitchCon that much? Like, I would love the chance to meet my friends, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know that many friends who'd be willing to drop that much money too, because the ticket, the Airbnb is already jacking up their prices and everything. It's crazy. Yeah, it's 2K. The ticket is like 500. So that's a quarter of the price already. But then you have to factor in Airbnb, travel, Uber, food for all of that. TwitchCon's a foreigner was rough. 2K for a hotel for a few days. I know, that's crazy. It's wild. Anonymous. Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you. Get some hearts and chat for Anonymous in the gift sub. Oh, hey, Amana. The ticket's 500 now? Yeah, they don't do the partner discounts anymore. Like, that's the only reason why I went there last time. 2002? No, it's alright. 2022. 22. Terry, thank you for the gift sub to Amana. Thank you. $500 ticket con is crazy. It is. How long do you think before Twitch implodes? It'll never implode. It's the only thing that's offering a platform of its type. I don't think it'll ever implode. It's gonna get shittier to use over time, but I don't think it's ever gonna implode, sadly. Maybe it's lucky that I'm so far away from all of this. Yeah. I told myself I would stay here in California until TwitchCon, so I can at least visit my friends once IRL before leaving for Japan. But I don't even know if that's gonna happen anymore. Tickets aren't on sale yet though, so I still have some time to consider and think about it. But yeah, Twitch won't implode like how Netflix won't implode. Exactly, that's pretty much it. Anonymous, thank you for the gifts up to Matthew. Thank you. Twitch is like Games Workshop persists to being the only competitor of its size. I mean, that's kind of how the world has become at this point. Come for Anime Expo. God, I wish. I wish. Oh. Kasuri, man, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Is it worth it to attend though? The thing is, it's only worth it if you've been actively planning with your friends to meet up. So if you have a whole bunch of friends who, like, because it's a good excuse to meet up. Having been to a couple of TwitchCons, majority of them as like just a standard attendee, like affiliate, and then like once as a partner, I will be completely transparent and say that going as a partner is not the greatest if you're an introvert. You get access to a few more like events, but that's really about it. Like the day I went there, they had like a guy at the partner lounge. Oh my god, I remember. It was like this special room. It was a single room with like maybe 60 or so Twitch partners, right? And there was this one guy just completely dressed up like a butler, like full on suit, had like even a cravat and everything, right? But he was standing behind this like really dinky looking table, and his entire job was to operate this machine that made a tiny cupcake sized omelet. That's the only thing he did. He just stood behind a table with like a white tablecloth. It looked like one of those like the plastic folding tables. Like, it's really cheap. You could tell if it's like wibbly and wobbly. But his entire job was to make these tiny little cupcake-sized omelets. So he would like ask there would be a big line of Twitch partners, and they would like go to him, and then he would be like, "Oh, like, would you like some scallions? Would you like some onions?" Like, he would talk all proper and everything, right? But that's all he did. He just sat there and made omelets for people. He had friends go, but they weren't partners. They kept getting separated from groups. Yeah. The Oompa Loompa girl, it does give that. As an attendee, it's fun if you go plan things with your friends, not worth the ticket price, but it's mostly for networking, it feels. Yeah. Could you imagine me the cupcake butler? No, I would. I'm gonna be honest, as an introvert, I don't really like a lot of streamers. In general, like the ones that are really loud and obnoxious, because there's always that, you know, that classification, like, it's a vibe check that I can see. Like, the instant I see their face, and I know instantly whether or not I'm gonna like their content or not, right? And like all the networking, outgoing, extroverted Twitch streamers, right? They have this face about them. They have this expression. Like, they use their eyebrows too much. You know, like it's all content. You know. Terry, thank you for the gifts. To Joe's. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. But thank you for the gifts. Being high energy is hard. Yeah, and the thing is, like, I don't, as like, you know, as a VTuber, like, networking for me doesn't really work in the same way with like flesh tubers, because like flesh tubers love to do the whole like name dropping, the selfie thing, and be like, hey, look who I met at TwitchCon, things like, you know. So fundamentally there's like a conflict or like a little bit of friction there. You can spot an influencer a mile away. Exactly. Even as an extrovert, other extroverts are tiring. They are. It's the over-the-top reactions from me, low-key annoying. That's the thing, like, there's no way for me to tell if a creator at TwitchCon is like a chill creator, or if they're one of those creators that pander to children and then make those stupid faces all day long, and like that's the only thing their content is. Just, whoa, check this out. Hey, chat, is this real? You know, that kind of stuff. Like, there's no way to tell. I mean, like, there is a way to tell, but like, I don't want to deal with like manually filtering through people by watching them IRL. Mr. Jimothy Beast. Is that his name? God, what a name. Jimothy. I don't think, is Beast his actual last name? That'd be kind of hilarious if it was. Or if you got it legally changed to Beast, that's crazy. I just want to hear my panel and not talk. I've been to a few panels. There's a few that are nice. Because I, like, back then when I was a Twitch affiliate, I was like, I really wanted to be a Twitch partner because I thought being a Twitch partner was cool. By the way, FYI, if anyone is doing a partner push, more power to you guys. But I will let you know right now that after the first like 3 months of having Twitch partner, you realize the only benefits you get are more emote slots, and that's really about it. Unless you want to use it for the social aspect where you can go into people's chat and flex that you have a Twitch partner badge, I guess, like, cool, good for you. But like, just be aware that Twitch partner isn't like that big of a life-changing experience. Like, it just gets you more emote slots. I'm sorry to it's still a good achievement. It's a great achievement, but the only benefit that you actually get is emote slots. Though I guess that says more about me, because I'm like more of the, like, does it give me a tangible benefit or not type of person, as opposed to like the badge itself. I mean, like, the badge itself is like, it's cute, but like I try to turn it off during streams. That ruined my dreams. I like the emote slots. Emote slots are great. Hell yeah. I mean, having any emotes at all is neat, I guess. I recently heard that a couple of months ago that Twitch changed it so that now non-affiliated people can make money. They can have access to subs and bits. I've heard that. And then I remember seeing a whole bunch of Twitch affiliates get so mad about that. Big yikes. But like, I remember that. How has that changed? Or is it still going through? I don't remember the details. Okay, so here's the thing. I think the details were like affiliates, no, non-affiliated streamers. So like the what, 90%, 85%, 95% of people who have less than 3 viewers would have a chance to make money based off of bits, like bits and donations and stuff. And you still have to hit the minimum, I think the $50 US threshold in order to get a payout. Otherwise, it stays locked up until you hit the threshold, right? It's like, more monetized people means more money for Twitch. But here's the thing. How many people who have 0 to 2 viewers, how many of those have an active community that is giving them money? At least $50 a month. You know? Like, the overlap, I think, is very, very small. Unless it's exclusively money launderers. You know? Champi Maya, hey, good to see you again. So I don't know. I remember seeing a lot of affiliates being mad and be like, oh, so what's the point of being affiliate now if non-affiliate people can make money too? And then I'm just like, 0 to 2 viewers. That's 1 and 2. That's it. That's 1 and 2 viewers. That's all. And you're complaining about that? Like, oh my god, I don't know. It's like that thing that last year happened where like Twitch affiliates got more emote slots or something, and then Twitch partners were like, what's the point of getting partner anymore if affiliates get, like, god, I hate this weird like exclusionary mindset that so many people have, and it bothers me. But yeah, getting mad like it's in a huge exclusive club, right? They're focusing on the wrong things. But yeah, Twitch laundering is insane. Wasn't there a thing with that? Like some crazy people were using gift cards on Twitch to redeem bits and then sell those bits on a streamer, and then the streamer would like give them their share of the, like, I don't forget. There was some like crazy Twitch money laundering scheme a while back that I remember reading. A rising tide helps all ships, though. That's what I'm saying, right? People cling to things that they build their identity around. I don't know. I think, like, I understand why, because it's a very, like, outward thing. Like, Twitch badge, you see the badge. It's a visual indicator, right? Twitch, like, affiliate, you get that. You see that email. It's there. But I don't think, like, those are important. I think building that community is a lot more important than anything else. And you can't quantify a community that you built up in the same way that you can, like, have a number on your stream, you know, or like a badge. Like, I can understand why people fall into that, but I still think they're focusing on the wrong things. People are crazy just a bit. If your one viewer is usually your best friend who somehow has enough to give you $50 a month, here's the thing. If your one viewer is giving you $50 a month because they're your best friend, just have them give the $50 to you directly, because best case scenario, they're paying through bits and Twitch is taking like a 15% cut, right? Worst case scenario, they're paying you with subs, which Twitch takes a 50% cut. So it's like, if you have one viewer and they're your best friend and they're giving you $50 a month to hit the threshold, just have them give you the $50 personally, you know? Like, avoid the Twitch cut. So I don't know. I don't know what people are mad at, but people, they love to get mad at everything, you know. Also, sorry, my captions keep breaking. I don't know why. The Google captions thing. I think there's like a cooldown maybe after a few words. People can't get themselves on a twist over others getting things that they never got at the same level. You can't see the bigger picture. Yeah, it's like the people who are like, oh, you can't get this because back then I had to do it the hard way. And it's like, buddy, what? Isn't it the whole point of progress? Like, you're not allowed to use contacts or glasses. When I was your age, I just dealt with blurry vision and got into accidents. And it's like, what? When did that become the norm? Why did that mindset take over? Reminds me when older people got upset that they might forgive student loans. Yeah. My plan is to leave the country and then just never pay them back. What are they gonna do? Seize my assets? What assets? I'm a VTuber. All my assets are digital. I can just make a copy. You seize my PNG? That's fine. I had 2 more PNGs backed up. Play-Doh molding that people were reading instead of memorizing. Right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Strapped ourselves by our bootstraps. That's the one thing that I'll never understand that. The bootstraps thing. Like, everyone knows that the phrase pull yourself up by your bootstraps is intended to present to you an impossible scenario. But like, people are so dumb that it's been distilled to just the phrase bootstraps, and now they think it means the ability to actually do the impossible thing, and then they use it on unironically. Oh my gosh, hello. Dreamy XR, thank you for the raid. Hello raiders. Let me get you a shout out. Sorry, it's been a few months, so I don't know if I'm doing this, if I'm gonna do this right. Let me get you a shout out there. Thank you for the raid. What were you up to? How was your stream? Dog with the suit, thank you for the follow. Moogie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate the raid. Hope you guys are having fun. Yeah. I was just ranting about stuff as old people like me do. You're live, but are you alive? No, not until my 7th cup of coffee. I am still sipping on my coffee. Sixton Shelley, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. My alerts are somewhere, but I haven't found them yet. I only barely remember to find my chat icon. This is the one that I paid for Kroneko, I think. And it was like $10 4 years ago, I think. That's when I bought this a long time ago, and I just found it again. I'm like, oh, I remember I used to have this chat. 7, too much acid. That's okay. The acid will help neutralize my bitter, dark heart and soul, or something. That's how science works, right? Bases and acids. They'll turn it into salt. That's what'll happen. You have a bitter, dark soul, and you drink a lot of acidic coffee, and then you just become salty because acids and bases neutralize together to make water and salt. Ooh, hell yeah. You can do some kind of like a gamer salt joke meme there. I don't know. I have the pieces. I don't know how to put together the joke though. Florence, thank you for the follow. You still have a heart and soul? God. No, it's the dreams. I do have a heart and soul because I'm planning on trading it to the devil for something later. But it's my dreams that are broken. You'll become League of Legends. God. Can I confess that I still play League of Legends like periodically. I know it's not good for my health, but I still do periodically. Only ARAMs though. It's weird though, like I can't seem to find another game that really catches me in that way. You know? It's weird to describe. I don't think the devil takes secondhand organs. Hey, they're not that badly used. You know, I mean, like, my blood vessels might be chunky because of all the cholesterol, but it scratches the itch. Well, here's the thing. It's not really that it scratches the itch. It's that it's comfortable. It's familiar. I know that sounds weird by calling League of Legends comfortable, but it feels comfortable to me because I have played it for so long. I've played it since 2014, all right? So it's been like, oh my God, it's been like 11 years. I've played League of Legends for over a decade. But yeah, it's familiar. Like I can play it without really thinking about things. Like the only time I have difficulty is if I play a new champion that I don't know how to manage. Like I don't know how to play as Cassante. I know you just bonk, but I don't know like how to bonk in an effective way, you know? But like everything else, like the first 100 Pokemon, I know how to play them pretty well. Like all of them, because I played them over, you know, plenty of times before, right? Comfy, cozy League of Legends game feels like a contradiction. That's when I started too. All nerdy kids in high school. I was in college. I was playing League of Legends in college. I was bouncing back between StarCraft 2 and League of Legends. Item builds on new heroes I play. I just pick whatever is recommended, unless it's like Soraka. I have a really stupid, well, Soraka and who's the bird guy? Rakan. I have really stupid builds for Rakan because it doesn't matter what you build for Rakan. But yeah, Cassante is so new. I feel that too. Yeah, it doesn't click right to me. Mel clicks pretty easily. She's really easy to use. But Cassante, I have not been able to figure it out, and I don't know how to play Ambessa either. Rakan's silly. Yeah, his build, it doesn't matter what you build. You just be silly with Rakan. You just be stupid. You just act, you play the way his character is written, and you just win. I learned Korean to shit talk in StarCraft. Oh my god, that's actually impressive. That's impressive, because you need to be able to talk real fast before you jump back to microing and macroing, like in StarCraft. Damn. That's one thing that I'm so sad about now. You know, kids these days, they don't realize how much of a skill it was to learn how to touch type fast, because you needed to shit talk your opponents in the middle of a match. You know, nowadays you have emotes and they just emote spam and stuff. Like, no, we didn't have a hotkey to shit talk. Do you play ranked? No, I hate Summoner's Rift gameplay. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to. I hate the feeling of being locked into a game mode for 35 minutes, playing with. Yeah, playing a 1v9. I don't like Summoner's Rift. Unicorn Puppy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Started playing was on 13. Okay, Grandpa, time for bed. Do you play Smite before? I tried to get into Smite. I never really liked it. It didn't feel unique enough, I think, for me. I miss Twisted Treeland so much. Those were good. I missed Divinium. Divinium was fun. It was really stupid, but I loved it because it was so stupid. Hello, Freelance. Welcome. I need some help. If you need legal help, I can't help you. If you need other kinds of help, I also can't help you. Don't take advice from VTubers, please. And advice, actually, when you come to the wrong place, because I'm a VTuber, I don't know what kind of advice I could give you. The issue with Smite was the fact that everyone's so broken, it was not fun to play. That kind of did feel that way, you know. It took the Dota approach, and I didn't really like it. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good one yourself. Are you playing Voice of the Void? I'm trying not to. I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying my best not to play Voice of the Void. I have been playing that way too much. I need to play other stuff. The Donut approach. Oh, sorry. The Dota 2. The approach for balancing in Dota 2 is that everything is broken, and because everything is broken, nothing is broken. And I do not like that. But yeah. They show us an update to the base for Voice of the Void. I don't think I've played it in a while. It's the same. We left it the same way since the last time we played. What's your current cozy game? Heroes of the Storm, League of Legends, ARAMs. I reinstalled Tarkov after I uninstalled it and I came back to it. But the wipe is coming out, so like Tarkov is finally leaving beta later this year, so I'm a little bit excited about that one. you have any interest in Clear Obscure? It looks really pretty, but not particularly. I don't know, it looks really cool though. Maybe, I'll try it. I feel like it's not a good game to stream, but a good game to play. You know? Mine is modded Minecraft. I already have a Minecraft server that I'm part of, and I'm like... If I were to play Minecraft, it would just be solo Minecraft, so it'd be kind of sad. Do you like Marvel Rivals? And Marvel Rivals is pretty fun. I've not touched competitive since the last season, because ranked right now is just so bad. The problem that I have right now, as I'm watching it, is the community in Marvel Rivals feels like they're going through their baby's first Overwatch. You know? Like, the world for them is collapsing because it's the first time they play this kind of hero shooter, and having come from the world of Overwatch myself, it's like, I'm seeing the exact same arguments and the exact same, like, civil wars being fought. And it's like, these babies. You know? It's that one meme with the guy with the noose around his neck and the guy's panicking and he looks over and he's like, first time? Well, yeah. That's because the community is the Overwatch community. I hate that, though. You would have thought that, because, like, from my point of view, they're, like, new players. Like, Marvel Rivals is their first hero shooter, is how I wanted to approach it, because I know that there's a lot of people from the Overwatch community, but I'm going to go on a limb and assume that they're just better and, like, filter themselves out so they're in the higher ranks quicker, and that the majority of the people in silver and bronze, which make up, like, 80% of the player base, are just playing for the first time, you know? And they're doing the same thing that they did with Overwatch, where they just look at streamers and just parrot the things. You know, a big streamer says X, and then suddenly the community adopts X as the opinion. And it's like, does that opinion have any grounding in fact? Yes or no? Doesn't matter. Big streamer said it, so it is so, you know. Even worse if you played TF2 before Overwatch. I did play TF2 before Overwatch, but I only played the meme game modes. So I don't know if I've played the real TF2. But yeah. Dungeon Crawler, roguelikes. I think I've discovered that I really enjoy survival games. So games where you have to eat food and water and build a base and survive. But not because of the game itself, but because it enables a part of my loot goblin hoarding mentality. So like I've been liking more survival games for that specific purpose. Green Hell. I've seen a friend play Green Hell. I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure. I mean, Custody, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good one. Good luck with your dentist appointment. Oh my gosh, dentist appointment. When's the last time I've been to the dentist? Like 3 years ago? Pro Survivor. The thing is, okay. On one hand, I really enjoy the games for the sake that they are games. On the other hand, they're really bad because it gives me an overinflated sense of ego. Because I think to myself, yeah, I can survive a zombie apocalypse. You know? Even if I know I can't. I've played enough games that I'm like, yeah, I could. It's not too hard. You know? Like, it gives me that overinflated ego. Like, I've played Raft so much that it's like, oh yeah, I can survive. Like, put me on a small little 2x2 floating platform with nothing but a stick and a continuous supply of trash floating in my direction, and I can easily outlive the apocalypse. You know, I'm too real. I know I can't survive. I want to survive. I think, okay, chat, like we all have to make a pact right now, okay? As people who are watching my stream at this moment, you all agree are now part of the pact. The pact is, if the apocalypse does happen, none of us takes the easy way out until at least 3 months in, because it's only after 3 months in will we start to see the memes. Okay? You've seen the memes during the pandemic back in 2020, okay? Some of those memes were fire, okay? They were amazing. So if the world does end, you need to at least stay for the memes, okay? At least the memes. I think I'll be the first one to die or clumsy enough to do something dumb and cause the doom of other people. No, we can't. You gotta at least survive for 3 months, okay? The thing that grounds me in the apocalypse scenarios, hypotheticals, is the fact that I rely on medication. You can't access that, and then I'm doomed. Then you have to go siphon off the medication from others and treat it like a Jet Li, the one scenario where you have to like absorb their blood. Highlander, there you go. My favorite pandemic meme was in Nature's Healing. I remember seeing a photo that was like the peak. Wait, hang on, let me see if I can find it. California fires welcome sign. There was one picture that had like everything was on fire. Oh yeah, this one. The senior center picture. Wait, have I shown you this before, guys? I don't know if I have or not. Let me switch over here. That's right, I'm on Twitch. I can show you these things. This one. Have I shown you this one before? I feel like I've shown you guys this one before. This is like a really iconic one. Senior Center, 2020. During the height of the pandemic, there was also the California wildfires. So it goes, wear a mask, wash your hands, social distance, stay safe. Come join us. And I feel like this is like the best photo that sums up 2020. Like what was it like to survive 2020? This photo right here. You know? I started my new job on the day San Francisco looked like Blade Runner. Right? That's what I'm saying. You have to survive at least until we can see memes like this, you know? Because it's just so iconic. It's so like, it's so perfect. But yeah, Loki belongs in a museum. Still ain't doing the 3 months. No. Okay, here's the thing. At the very least, fingers crossed that you are lucky enough that the apocalypse would be underway and you don't find out until like at least a month in, because then you only have to survive for 2 months, you know? Also think the image of a burning background is a chair that has a little smiley face on it. Yeah, that one too. Pepsi Rosie, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. I live in Vegas and a lot of the stuff from here was more spooky than funny meme. Oh no. My coping mechanism, well, as a millennial, my coping mechanism is just like, it's been branded as doomerism humor now, but I just know it as self-deprecating humor. I guess like it would be classified as doomer humor now, but as a millennial, that's just like my main coping mechanism. Something is terrible and you just kind of have to laugh at it. But yeah, it was so low budget, but it was also kind of peak. The Ratatouille musical. Oh my god, I remember that. To be fair, don't go outside. Would not notice the month ended maybe months later. Right? Surviving is a lot easier. Surviving the apocalypse is a lot easier than I think most people think. And yeah. We are too unserious. Either for the best or for the worst, but I don't know, nothing can faze us now. I look at things and it's like, oh, hey, look, I've seen this movie before. I've seen these disasters before. Oh my god, it's the Squid Games thing. I've played these games before. By the way, chat, unrelated. I recently built myself a sound booth, and oh my god. Everything is so loud. I didn't realize how loud my Valve Index base stations were. The base stations have a constant whirring noise. And it doesn't go away. It's just they're constantly whirring unless you power them down. And I just didn't realize how loud everything was. Like the whole thing is, well, let me step back. Context. I have tinnitus, pretty bad tinnitus. So I can't hear the electricity in the wires over the tinnitus, But like every now and then the tinnitus like winds down a little bit and I can finally hear things. And then the tinnitus is just replaced with the tinnitus from the wires, the electricity, you know. Almost time for work. Mickey, thanks for stopping by. Good luck at work. Another unprecedented event happening. Add it to the list. It's just another Tuesday at this point. But yeah, padded box wire for sound. I need to get those. I really do. But they're also kind of expensive. I have really cheap. Oh my god, can I complain real quick once? He says, having complained for like an hour already. I hate Amazon. Hello, Daddy Amazon, owner of Twitch.tv. If you're listening to you, I hate you. I hate Amazon because I can't find sound equipment anymore. I was looking for cables and like adapters because my headset is a 1/4 inch jack. My interface also has a 1/4 inch jack. But the problem is I don't want to use my headset for everything. I want to use in-ear monitors, and in-ear monitors require a 3.5 millimeter inch jack. So, or 3.5 millimeter jack. So I've been looking for an adapter between 3.5 millimeters and 1/4 inch adapters, and there are so many listings. There are so many listings, and it's all super cheap, like $2, $3, $4, right? And none of them work. I bought one, and I was like, oh, look, it's pretty cheap. It's like $3. Sure, it's fine, right? And I plug it in, and the contacts don't work. Like, it's just built so poorly. It looks like a product, but it's so built poorly that the contacts don't work. So when I stick it in, I can't hear anything on my left ear. I can only hear on my right ear. And you have to do the wiggle game to like wiggle around to see if the contacts will make will contact on the inside of it. And I went through like 3 other adapters, and they all have the same problem, you know? And I missed the time when I could go get a product and like, all right, I want to find a product and I know that it's going to work. Because right now, everything is flooded with all these knockoffs and just like drop shippers. And oh my God, like you see the store name, and the store name is a bunch of letters and characters. And they only have like 2 reviews. And then you refresh the page next week, they're gone. Like they've closed shop, but there's another one with the same pair of letters and numbers popping up too, like constantly. I don't know. Isn't that because a lot of stores on Amazon are stores that sell on Shein and AliExpress and such? Exactly. It's those. They read some get rich quick book, and then they're like, if you buy bulk off of AliExpress and then you incorporate in Delaware, you can sell things on Amazon for cheap, but make a good profit. And now there's just so many copycats doing that. But yeah, I don't know. I've been looking for an adapter. I finally said screw it because I spent $15 already going through 4 different adapters that I just paid a premium for. Rode. Yeah, Rode. You know, Rode microphones, they have like adapters for it because I just couldn't find anything else. I just picked it from Rode, and like I'll pay for the brand name now because the rest of them just don't work, you know. Yeah, as I answer, there's 50 of the same thing being sold, exact same pictures, exactly. Really lousy drop shipper. I don't know. The thing is, Amazon has gotten to the point where I don't know if there's going to be any other competition out there. Like, I only know of 3 places to shop for like the equipment that I'm looking for: Newegg, Amazon, and like maybe eBay for more obscure things. But I don't know. Rode is good. Sure is better for in-ears. I was just looking for the adapter as the thing. It wasn't even, I already have like earbuds. But like I just wanted like the little stupid connector. I like Newegg. Walmart. I don't know if Walmart ships to my place because my place doesn't have a Walmart nearby, but maybe I'll consider them. Monoprice sells some stuff, cables and adapters. Oh, that's right. Monoprice is another brand. Walmart online's a lot like Amazon now. It's the, what is it called? The inshitification of the internet. It's already here. It's only getting worse. Oh, chat. Ads are about to play. Apologies if you get hit with ads, but please do keep a log of the ads. What kind of ads you get? I'm really curious to see what I get. Although it's been like a couple of months since I've streamed, so I don't know how accurate it's going to be. But if you do get hit with ads, please tell me what you see. I run 3-minute ads once an hour, every hour, just to make sure that we don't have any pre-roll or mid-roll ads for new viewers who pop in during the 1 hour. Yeah. I know what you got there, but no hardware store. Find that in Bunnings. There's a few hardware stores, but like a lot of the good ones are gone. There's like there's a few hobbyist ones, you know, like if you want like super high tech like radio stuff, there's a few of that, but nothing for just like general consumer grade materials. Oh yeah. Before I resubbed, I got hit with, no joke, 9 ads for food places. I've been seeing more, speaking of food places, I've been seeing more and more ghost kitchens on Uber Eats and DoorDash. And I don't know, like part of me is curious. Part of me is really curious. Like how bad are these ghost kitchens? Because I hear so many bad things about them that I want to know, but I also know that it's like super overpriced and I don't want to support their industry. But yeah. It's the early days of the internet, simpler times, same. Right, ghost kitchens? Ghost kitchens are like general kitchens that aren't connected to an actual restaurant, but they're just a kitchen that cooks food for the express purpose of having it be like delivered. So the idea is there's one kitchen. They have multiple storefronts on Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever. You know, they usually are like the non-name brand franchises. You know, it'll be like I Heart Tacos, and you'd be like, that's not a restaurant name I've ever heard about before. And then you look at it and like all the images are placeholder stock photos of tacos, but they're not really the images of the actual food. And then the kitchen will just cook all the food, and then, you know, Uber Eats and DoorDash will pick them up. But they're not an actual restaurant. But yeah. So much of the medicine ads are side effects. God. Like wacky wings, right? There's a gas station near me with fried chicken ghost kitchen. Not brave enough to try it. I'm so curious though. I want to know. How to get poisoned 101? Thankfully, no. Most of the time, it's not getting poisoned. Most of the time, all that's happening is you're getting scammed by paying like $15 for a really shitty hamburger. Not poison though, not food poison though. But like, you know, like I'm just curious. I just want to know. Pasquale's Pizza and Wings on DoorDash is literally Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, exactly. They don't have Chuck E. Cheese on DoorDash. They rebrand to Pasquale's. So if you order from a place called Pasquale's, you're getting it from the same kitchen that serves Chuck E. Cheese. But yeah. I mean, my own hamburger. It's been a while since I've made a hamburger. I kind of want to know. What kind of toppings do you guys like in your hamburger? I've recently tried the mayo in a hamburger thing. And it's pretty good. I like it. I Heart Tacos. Wait, you've actually seen an I Heart Tacos? Yeah, like I think because that's one that I saw online. Cheese, mayo, garlic, cheese, meat, cheese, onions, condiments, basic toppings, lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles. I want to like try arugula as a green. I like lettuce, but I feel like a lot of lettuce is just kind of just crunchy water. It doesn't add enough fiber, but I want to see if I can add like different types of fiber to it. Like arugula, or maybe not arugula. Arugula might be too bitter. You would need something else, like like banana pickles, because then you have the acid to help cut through some of the bitterness of the arugula. Kale is good, but I can't see kale working in a burger. It's too thick of a green. Microgreens like alfalfa. Ooh. Anyone else make homemade Krabby Patties? I've wanted to, but I never had a chance to. What about parsley? Ooh, parsley might be... I don't know how parsley would feel if you had too much of it. I feel like parsley is more of a garnish. You add a little bit to it. I don't know if you would be able to replace it. I think you'd still need to have some kind of a lettuce. Mushroom and avocado. I remember there was this one place that had a really good burger that had like a runny egg, a soft boiled runny egg on the inside. So when you cut it, all the egg would run down, and then like the creaminess of the egg would like just spread itself all over the patty and the tomato and cheese, and it was so good. It was amazing. Got Taco Bell ad, Meta, iCare ad, Cash App, Sports ad, and Audible. God, such a normie collection of ads. I don't blame it though. Twitch doesn't know what my channel is about anymore because I've not streamed consistently in a long time, so I guess it's just a generic selection of normie ads. Taco Bell, Kit Kat, MJM Insurance. I think that might be a local thing. MetaQuest, America's Best Eyewear, Ziploc. Hey, I think Twitch knows I recently got a new pair of glasses. FanDuel, Cash App, and Coach. Coach? Think I'm high fashion? Guess I got Norwegian ads since I'm in Norway. That's fair. That makes sense. Regional is Regional will always be like priority, and then it'll be like content subject based. Love to keep listening, but it's already 1 a.m. Lay, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have get some good eats and good sleeps. Got new glasses? Yeah, I got the plastic rimmed ones from the early 2000s. Need the Cash App for the Coach. Oh my god, chat, did you guys recently see, speaking of that, the installment payment plan company Klarna had a partnership with DoorDash, was it? Where you could pay for your Chipotle burrito in installments. Crazy. If that's not a recession indicator, I don't know what is. That is wild. I got a Burger King ad, which I guess is international. Yeah, it's pretty normie. I'm sorry, what? So Klarna is a service where you can pay for small purchases. Like, I think it's under a couple $100. Affirm, I think, is the bigger one, where they will help you finance larger purchases, like a phone or like a laptop, where it's like $1,000 and up. Like Klarna is basically that, but for like $200 and down. So you can enter into a payment plan with Klarna if you really want that burrito, you know, if you really want that burger and you want to go on DoorDash, you can get it on a payment plan and then pay for your burrito in 4 easy installments. Sounds predatory? Oh, 100%. 100%. But they're going for it. It's crazy. When the interest on your debt exceeds your paycheck and your payday loan, so you 4 and 1 a burrito. Installments, I feel like that would be higher than paying the full price up front. It is. They have crazy high interest rates because these are effectively small loans. The interest rates are crazy. The thing I don't understand though is, why are people using a service like Klarna instead of just using a credit card? Because with the credit card, you still get, you know, the 4 weeks to pay it off. You can just keep track of that on yourself. You don't have to do it through Klarna, but you get points at least. You know, you can improve your credit score by using a credit card. But yeah, one click automatically offered at checkout. It's all convenience. Everything's convenience now. A lot of people backed out and claimed the inability to pay. I don't know what the repercussions of that are, because it's not a credit card. It's literally just a small term loan. A very small term loan with maybe, what, 27% interest, was it? Almost 30% interest, isn't it? But yeah, that's crazy. Never spend money you don't have. Everything is a trap. There's always someone out there trying to make money from whatever's going on. So like, I've gotten super skeptical about that kind of stuff. Small claims, maybe. But I'm not sure. I haven't looked into the terms and conditions of Klarna's services because I don't use them. You can't go to jail for unpaid loans, so they'll be fine. Well, true, but like they can garnish your wages and stuff. I don't know how the collections work for loans like that, though. Curious. I may have to look a bit more into it. I just thought the concept itself in general was crazy that people would do that. I only use it for a very sus website where I don't know if I'll get my stuff. That's fair, that's fair. But like a credit card also provides you the same protection, you know, fraud insurance, and like chargeback protection and all that kind of stuff, you know. But yeah, need to head out, Hidden Lily. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good one. They don't. They have 150 million in unpaid loans. Crazy. That's a lot of Panda Express. We really don't really use credit cards here. I was thinking of trying to figure out if I could use a credit card to pay off my rent in Japan. Apparently some places, well, I don't know if it's a thing with Google Translate or like the translate feature on Microsoft Edge, but there's a few places that I found where it says like payment for like monthly rent payment with credit card is okay. And I'm like, is this really the credit card in the sense that Americans think of as credit cards, or is this like credit cards like just like an electronic card, you know? Because if I could use my credit card to pay off my rent, could you imagine the points I would earn? Oh my god. But I don't think so. I'm pretty sure there's a catch. I don't think so. Darn. What if I use the credit card and withdraw? No, I don't get points if I withdraw cash from it. Darn it. Man. Tried to use a credit card for a hospital in Japan. They did not accept it as I'm a foreigner. No. God, I'm really hoping I don't encounter any health issues, at least for the first year. Speaking of Japan, chat, this apparently has been getting a little bit of news. There is a manga artist who has predicted a few things, most notably like the 2020 COVID pandemic, the death of Princess Diana, the 2011 Kobe earthquake and all that. There's a manga artist apparently who back in 2021 predicted a massive tsunami hitting Japan and the Philippines in 2025. As a millennial who has survived through many of these future predictions, I'm just thinking like, oh, that's cute, that's silly, but like, what if, you know? Because I've seen the 2012 end of the world 2012. I've seen the Mayan calendar. I see like all of those like Nostradamus and things. I've lived through those. Those are like predictions ain't shit now, you know. But I saw that and I looked into it and I was like, interesting. It was just really curious. I remember that crazy day. Yeah. That's more believable than the many end of the world dates we've been through. I wish it was the end of the world. At least that'd be fun, you know? Also, who lives by the coastline in Japan, I guess I'll say my bye-byes for now. No, do not. You'll survive. I believe in you. You just need to be able to have a go bag ready to go and have a plan to get to higher ground ASAP. Yeah, the Mayan calendar. What if the Mayan calendar was real? What if 2012 was real? What if every single event there actually was a world-ending apocalypse, but due to quantum immortality, we've all survived just collectively, not ourselves individually, but like collectively, we've survived through quantum immortality. I don't believe anything with coincidence, but you still have that thought of what if, right? Just what if, what if? I'm 154 and have the legs of a corgi. I ain't surviving. No, I believe you. I believe. 2012 outrun the ice wall scene. God, that's so cool though. Like I think it'd be cool. But I say I think it'd be cool because half of it is just my audacity and my toxic trait of, yeah, I'd be able to survive that. I can live through it. What I missed? Not much. I was just ranting, as I usually do. I'm still sleepy, Chan. I had a full cup of coffee. Sorry. No. I have had a cup of coffee, but my cup holds 3 cups in terms of measurement. So like I've had a lot of coffee, but like I'm still eepy. My eyes are kind of falling back asleep. Yeah. Hello, Annette. Stretches. Thank you. Give me the stretches. How big is the cup? Is it a thermos? It's about like 18 fluid ounces, I think. Because I can pour a whole bottle of water into it and then still have a little left over. So it's a decent amount of coffee. Is it a travel mug? No, it's just a mug that I picked up at my university. I would show you the picture of it, but it's got the giant university logo on it. So that would kind of dox me and my location. But I'm now noticing that I pay attention to it, that my university cheaped out on it and used really crappy paint because I can see the paint of their logo flaking off, which checks out for them. It's just, I didn't realize this is how low they would go. They gotta cheap out on everything. Yeah. Anyways, check. Can you guys give me a couple of minutes? I want to go, like, boil some water. It'll be like, it takes like 5 minutes to boil, but I want to go get that started right now. Hang on a minute. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, but I'm not like back. I'm waiting for my kettle to boil water. Chat, want to know something really fun? I made candles. I made candles. Here, let me take a picture. I know someone's gonna judge because they're like, oh, why'd you use that container for the candles? Yeah. I want to put that away because I'm embarrassed. Those look really gross. Nah, that's fine. I'll show you guys. It's these candles. So they are they're leftover jars from sardines. What does it smell like? It doesn't smell like anything. It's just regular paraffin wax. I didn't realize that the candle wax would like shrink, compress, I don't know, shrink down. So like, yeah, the dip that you see in the middle of it is because the wax shrunk as they cool. But yeah, they don't smell like sardines, all right? The jar is just a jar that had sardines. Candle wax dimples when it gets cold. Oh, is that what it was? Yeah. So I had to go fill that up with more. But yeah, I made a little candle. Heat them up and slowly cooling them again. I let them air cool. I didn't like flash cool them or like put them in water or anything. I just let them sit there on the countertop, and then they slowly cooled. But I guess I just need to go slower. But yeah, the jars are nice, right? I really like them. How come it doesn't have any scent? Because I washed it. I washed them. So there's no sardine smell. There's no candles. It just smells like burning wax. Okay. In your defense, I love the gilding on the labels. It is nice. If you didn't realize that it said sardines on it, you'd be like, "Ooh, it's a cool like candle jar, right?" Cool them a little slower. I don't know how. I just left them out in the open. I just let them air cool. But yeah, my first attempt at making some candles. The weird like gray stuff you see at the back in the top left corner are like these candle wick holders. They're these really cool like corrugated pieces of metal that have a little slot in the center of it that you stick a wick into, and then you dangle it over, and it's got corrugation on it so that it like grips onto the lips of any container, and then it holds the candle wick steady in the center, which is how I got to stay. Yeah. Anyways, I have candles now. My only problem is I don't know if the glass in the jar can handle the heat. So I haven't tested it yet. It does light, but I don't know how hot the candle's gonna get, and whether or not it's gonna crack the glass, but we'll find out when I light it up later. Good first attempt. I feel like candle making is a very 30-year-old activity. Good job, bud. Thank you. I'm proud. I'm happy. These are my candles. You know that one meme where it's like, today, my followers, I give you nothing. And tomorrow, who knows, right? Today, it's not nothing. It is candles. Annette, thank you for the, thank you for subbing 3 months in advance. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the chat badge and the emotes. Put it on a little plate. If it shatters, easy to clean up. Smart. That's a good idea. Yeah. Keep an eye on them and don't burn them on a surface you care about. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. I only have them when I go to use the restroom, because right now they're in my restroom countertop, because I don't have any other countertop to use besides the one in my bathroom. Like I don't want to use the wooden table for anything, so it's like the safest surface I've got right now. So they're just sitting there in the bathroom right now. All right, I think I hear my electric kettle boiling, so I'll be right back. Let me go grab some more coffee. Instant coffee, let's go. All right, I'm back. And I have coffee. Yeah. Ugh. Food scented candles sounds like a novelty item. I've been scared of food scented candles. I've been traumatized by food scented markers as a kid. So, like, I'd want to eat it 100%. I know myself. How many cups of coffee is it now? After I finish this, we will have hit 6 cups of coffee. 2 mugs worth, but each mug holds about 3 cups. So after this mug, it'll be 6. Did you try eating the markers? No. I only licked them. And after I licked them, I was like, oh wait, this does not taste good. And then I didn't try to eat them. But they smelled so good, you know? Why did they make the markers smell so good if they didn't want the kids to just like inhale them, you know? Like, psh, kids these days walking around with USB powered vape pens. Back in my day, we had those scented markers. Give me that blueberry, the black licorice. Oh yeah, take the cap off and just... That was the good stuff right there. Sorry. Oh hey Fleshy, good to see ya. They're like Sharpies, so people sniff them regardless of smelling like food. That's what I'm saying, you know? Liquid gold. Oh, the coffee, not the scented markers. Yes, the coffee. Sounds like someone who sniffed petrol would say. I told you guys the story about that one kid in my class who was like, "You like to smell Sharpies, and you like to smell gasoline," and he had just a bottle of gasoline that he would huff every single day. Hello. Yeah, I hope you're having a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Me sucking the laundry detergent out of my shirt in school. Fine dining. Man. It's like the same problem that they had with Tide Pods and how they looked so appetizing, even though you should not be eating them. You know. The one kid, or was it actually you? No, I didn't have access to just gasoline that I could just grab, toss into a bottle. Huffing gasoline, yeah. So he had a bottle that just had like a small amount of gasoline in it, and you just huff it over throughout the day. It smells like candy. This is candy. I want candy. I told you guys about the pandemic where they had what was it? Cereal scented, not flavored, cereal scented hand sanitizers. So there was like Captain Crunch hand sanitizer, where it's like, why would you do that? Why would you make hand sanitizer that smelled like Captain Crunch? What? Or like Fruit Loops? Fruity Pebbles and stuff? Oh my god. Matthew, thank you for the bits. I may have become chem resistant due to breathing in spray paints for Warhammer. Now 3D painting resin doesn't even register to me. Oh man. You go in like full Bane mode. You would think the 3D resin fumes are your ally. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't even breathe fresh air until I was a man. Nah, thank you so much for the resub. 8 months. Glad I could catch you today and listen to the silly rants. I'm gonna hop off for today. Have fun, y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you get some good eats and good sleeps. Yeah. Just asking for it to be ingested. I swear to God, seriously. As a millennial, I grew up during the time when everyone had the bacon stuff. Or sorry, I don't know if it's like a millennial dude thing, but I remember specifically there was a period of time, like about a year, where everything was bacon. Bacon soap, bacon body wash, bacon spray, bacon toothpaste. Yeah, bacon salt and bacon soap. I remember that, and I was traumatized by it. Like it's like a bar of soap shaped like bacon that smells like bacon. It looks exactly like bacon, but it's just soap, you know? The bacon candle, yeah, the bacon, like, is crazy. So I'm a little bit traumatized from that. Teflon was the Tide Pods for the boomer generation. That was during the mustache on everything trend. Yeah. Oh my god. I actually enjoyed the mustache on everything trend. That stuff was cute. I like that one. I don't recommend baking soda. It only tastes like bacon grease. Ew. Ew. Was it like 2 years ago? I bought the collection. My old boss, an old lady, had a bacon scented candle. I don't know. Oh my god. I would have been driven mad. My nose is pretty sensitive to smells. So like if I had to deal with bacon smell for so long, I'd just I would lose it. I'd go crazy. A couple of years ago though, I bought that the novelty soda case. It had like grass soda, bacon soda, gravy soda, or something like that. I bought it as like a silly novelty item, and I told myself I would do a stream where I just taste test it, but then I was like, it's just like 6 bottles of soda, and they're all probably gonna taste really bad. Ranch soda, that's right. There was a soda that's like ranch flavored. So I bought it, and I could never figure out what to do with it, because if I were to just do a taste testing stream, it would be over in like 30 minutes. So I told myself I would come up with a better idea, and I never did. And now I look back at it, and I think the seals on the soda weren't tight because I see fungus and mold growing inside the soda. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna drink them now, but I think I may have dodged a bullet by not actually drinking them. Ranch soda, yeah. I've seen shops that have a lot of weird flavored sodas, like buffalo chicken soda. I really like buffalo flavoring, buffalo hot sauce. Like, ooh, I would try it. I'd try that. Like vinegary soda. Wait, maybe the buffalo wing flavored soda. I would want to try that. Hope you threw them already. They're pretty to look at. The colors are nice, which is why I haven't thrown them away yet. But I probably should throw them away. Buy a new set later on. Joller, thanks for the visa. Thank you. Surprise stream. Society. Yeah. I want to get back into it, but I don't know what my schedule is going to be like. I have a decent work-life balance set out from work. So I try to find some time. I think what's going to end up happening is that I stream mostly just in the mornings for weekends, like Saturday, Sunday, Monday mornings. But I don't know. Maybe just those. Would you guys be okay if I just stream those 3 days? I think the rest of the week is still going to be, like during the work week, it's still going to be pretty busy for me. But I think I could do like Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But yeah. We gotta get back into playing some horror games. Oh, that was like a weird stretch and a yawn at the same time. Oh my god, so eepy. Why am I eepy? I got good sleep last night though. Have you been eyeing any horror game? No, not recently. To be honest, I've been out of the scene for a while. I know Grimmy recommended Look Outside. I took a peek at that, and it was like 10 hours or so. So I'm not sure how long it would take me to finish that. Crystal Princess, ooh, thank you so much for the raid. Let me get you a shout out. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Get your shot. There we go. Thank you for the raid. What were you up to? How was your stream? Ooh. Hope you had a good one and that you are taking good care of yourself. Sorry, my brain is not really working too well. I'm still like eepy. But yeah, maybe we stick with Monday or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Provided I don't go too hard on Fridays or Saturdays. But yeah. Subathon day 36. Oh my god, let's go. Just played Hello Kitty. Nice. How is it, by the way? I've seen lots of people playing it. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. 6 coffees versus 1 tired VTuber. Exactly. Recommend playing a horror visual novel called The Letter. It's so eerie in the VA and animated on certain parts. The Letter? Okay, I'll keep that. I'll take a look at that. The Letter. I'm gonna forget though, so if you guys can like leave a comment somewhere. Here, after the stream ends, I'll make a tweet about it, and then you guys can leave any recommendations down there. I know you already have, everyone's already put in so many recommendations before, and I just keep forgetting and misplacing them, but we'll eventually get back to it. It's really fun, you should try it. I worry that it may be one of those things I pick up and play for a little bit and then just drop, because I've been doing that with a lot of games. Have you been tired? But that's the usual at this point. Been looking for a good work-life balance, and I think I've found a pretty good balance, so we're back at it now with some more streams. He lies as easily as he breathes. Exactly. Well, no, it's because streamer brain, chat. Whenever I'm live and I'm streaming, everything, I say things and then it immediately leaves my brain, and then I don't remember anything about it afterwards. But yeah, I kind of want to see if I can set up a thing where I can just like ideal perfect game would be something that I can finish in exactly 3 hours, you know? Ever seen or tried Observer? No, I'm not familiar with that one. I don't want to get too incessant about recommendations, but there are some really games some games I really want to see you try. Ooh. We'll get to them over time. Apologies. But yeah, we'll get to them slowly but surely in like 2-hour chunks, 3-hour chunks here and there. Really just pass it though and not get processed. Short games good for one stream. Ideally, if we could find those. What I've been wanting to do is put together like a playlist. I want to go do like itch.io grab bags where I grab like 4 or 5 games from itch.io and then just play through them all together. But that requires me to go do some research to figure out how long each of those games are and what they're like. So yeah, because I know a few games on itch.io are pretty long and they're chunky, and other ones are like really short, like 5-minute experiences, and others are a bit heftier. So I don't have the time to do all that research yet, but hopefully, perhaps a Google Docie. Google Docie. God, that's great. I love the Google Docie as a thing now. Would love to watch you play Blueprints. I'm gonna be honest, I've been playing Blueprints on my own time. So if I were to play it here, it would be like going over it. It'd be like my reactions and my like experience would be like a second playthrough experience. Maybe that's not my neighbor. Is that the one where everyone wants the milkman to like empreg the guard, the guard guy? I forget what it is. I just see a lot of the memes about it. Recommend Bramble the Mountain King, Scandinavian lore adventure horror game. Papers, Please, but it's a bit long. I've seen a lot of people play Papers, Please. Maybe we'll try it. The Milkman, Mpreg. Yeah. The M in Mpreg stands for Milkman, right? So it's easy to play on stream with potential spoilers in chat. That's the difficult part. There's a lot of games I want to play on stream, but also like spoilers. Gosh, what was it? Little Nightmares. I played Little Nightmares 2, and oh my god, the backseating and the spoilers for Little Nightmares. I played Little Nightmares 2 like 3 years ago, but god, I don't know. Some games just really bring out all of the backseaters, and it's crazy. I don't know why. Quarantine Zone, the last checkpoint, has a demo. It's a paper please, but you inspect people for being zombies. I think I've seen a couple of streamers stream it. Well, not stream it, but like I've seen clips of people streaming that one. Maybe. Gotta put the hammer down hard and early. I don't have a mod team. I just mod myself. It's too much effort. But yeah. Should I do that though? Like, isn't it one of those like the flavor of the month games where like, because I keep seeing this one guy who has a deep voice. He does the corpse husband impression, and he like talks like this all the time, and his entire stream is nothing but vocal fry, and it's just that. But like, it gets the clicks, it gets the views, so it's like, should I play that game? Should I play the social media game again? Make those clips go viral, and they ruin the lore and the story. They really do. Curio? No, not him. It's another guy. There are too many deep voice guys who make vocal fry their entire personality. But it's not Curio. It's another guy. That's a good handful of people compared to Corpse. The thing is, Corpse isn't even active anymore. His medical condition got worse, and he's no longer like actively making. But his impact during the COVID pandemic was so big that everyone still gets compared to him now. You know. Please, I can't take another corpse, dude. What? I was gonna make a Discord kitten and daddy joke, but then like I just thought about it. I'm like, no. I'm too tired to make that. I have to make it a redeem. Kitten has redeemed corpse husband for 5 minutes. What? Nah. Oh, ew. Oh, sorry. No, that's just the idea of that is just gross. Imagine a fuckboy laugh redeem. No. How do they even laugh? It's just a like, it's that kind of stuff, right? Discord father disapproves. Oh my god. I'm 35. I can't be doing that, you know? Like, no. That's how you become a groomer. Like, no. What the no. Ew. Like, I'm a decade older than like a bunch of these people who do the Discord kitten thing, and it's like, nah. Just, oh my god, I'm traumatized. For real, seriously. But yeah, it's like, I can't do that. More props to someone else if they can, but not me. I'm really feeling the ugh in my username. Yeah, nah, I can't. I'm too tired for that. I'm not, okay, I'm gonna say old, but not in a self-deprecating humor kind of way. I mean old as in literally I am a decade older than a lot of these people, right? If you're 25, I have 10 years on you, okay? And talking that way and calling people Discord kitten and stuff, it just reeks of groomer behavior to me, which is why I don't want to get anywhere close to that kind of stuff. It's just, ugh. Me a Discord kitten? Oh my god, wait, I could be the Discord kitten. We can subvert expectations and make the ooh e-girl the daddy, and then I can be the Discord kitten, you know? Because who says anything about like you can be, yeah, there we go. We'll flip the script. Yeah, I'll be the hey, there's my deep voice. It should be ooh voice. Like, ooh. Where's my deep voice Discord kitten? E-boy. I don't know what the hell it is. Just do your rich laugh and we're good. Do I have a rich laugh? I don't think I have a rich laugh. A bratty 40-year-old Discord kid. No, that's gross. Being bratty at 40 years old outside of role-playing scenarios, I feel is a crime. No, thank you to that. He got that generational wealth laugh. I lived off of food stamps for 6 years, okay? I don't have generational wealth. God, I'm a 35-year-old Mesugaki. That... Oh. Without breaking, without like piercing the veil or like pulling back the curtain a bit too much, I'm sure there are 35-year-old Mesugaki VTubers out there. I've seen a few getting in hot water on Twitter, on VTuber Twitter, being 35, using a lowly model, and then saying dumb stuff that makes people on the internet go based, and like, being bratty at the 40s sounds like a Karen, right? It's not even the cute kind of bratty. It's just like, it's just being a Karen at that point. What's a Mesugaki? Like, it translates like a bratty child. But ugh. It comes with a lot of weird connotations about lolicon and Japanese anime and stuff, which like foreigners are like, it's okay in Japan. It's like, well, you're not Japanese and you're not in Japan. Like, I don't care how accepted it is there. Don't bring it here. Like, what the... Oh my god. There's a cute bratty. I mean, like, I can see like cute bratty as in like role playing if you're having like hanky panky with your partner, but like the way that the anime community uses it is weird as hell to me. But yeah, like, ugh. No thank you. Hard pass on that stuff. 100% bratty adult is just straight up rude. There's like, here's the thing. If you're an adult, the word that you should be using to describe is like coy, not bratty. The word bratty being used to describe an adult, I feel is very out of place, and it just doesn't sit right with me, you know? Like, being coy, being playful, being flirtatious, sure, right? But like, those are the words I would use to describe an adult. I would not use the word bratty to describe an adult. You know? Coy sounds too Wattpad-y, right? It sounds too fanficky. Like, it's like stuff that only happens on AO3 and not IRL. Witty, coy, smartass, yeah. The thought of being called bratty at my age makes me sick, right? The thing is, like, if you imagine yourself being called bratty, you can visualize exactly what kind of a person would call you that, and it's almost always like a 55-year-old white man with the sunglasses and a baseball cap and really bad fashion sense. And then he'll also follow it up with, you should smile more. Like, you can, like, it's such a clear image of what kind of a person would say that to other people, you know? Oh my god. Bratty for me is weird because I'm not American. I think of glammed up brats. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's supposed to be like that kind of caricature-y feeling. But yeah, I gagged at the you should smile more. Yeah, I have, well, fortunately for me, because I'm male mask presenting, I have not had to deal with that. But I know many of my friends who have gone through that, and it's so gross every single time it happens. But like, ugh. It's always that one type. No, sorry, there's two types. There's two. But it, like, the predominant one that I know of, I can recognize is like that one specific caricature. But yeah. Bad enough my sister calls me this ex-spoiled princess. Rip any guy trying to flirt with me and call me princess. Oh my god. Wasn't it that meme? Hello, princess. No, it's a W. Hello, princess. That was that. What's the quote? What's the quote? Hello, princess meme. God, it's only TikToks. I don't want TikToks. I want the script. Where's the script? Why can't it just give me the script? No, I'm tired already. I don't want to do... I don't even want to look at this. That's cringe. The "you should smile more" is the older brother of "where's my hug." Right? Not the TikToks, yeah. Okay, I confess I do use TikTok, but like my For You page is very well curated, so it's mostly news, updates about student loan, content creation, and various like Japanese N5, N4 lessons, and like a lot of like, here is my daily life as a salaryman in Japan, like morning get ready with me routines. So like I still use TikTok for that stuff, right? But I don't know, the algorithm, it feels like it's changed. It feels like it's changed a lot, you know. Then I'll stop sometime, a lot of loose right-wing grift will get in, and then the algorithm is, yeah, it's been kicking in, and I've been blocking so many accounts, you know. But I don't know, as a content creator, I recognize that I kind of have to play the game. Oh wait, Terry, thank you for the gift sub. I didn't see that. Oh my goodness, thank you for the gift sub to Rena. Thank you. As a content creator, I know I kind of have to play the game, and I have to like put out shorts and all that stuff there. I'm not looking forward to it, but like I recognize that it's a game I have to play, sadly. But yeah, I'm not planning on doing it soon, but like once I get back into the swing of things and once I have consistent streams again, I'm gonna start clipping. I'm gonna count on you guys to also do some weird clips of like random shenanigans that I do and say during stream. I don't know if I can afford a video editor, so I'm probably just gonna relearn DaVinci again to make my own clips once more. But yeah, we're gonna have to get back into it. Damn, I lost. Lost what? Ah, shit, I lost the game. Man, Matthew, what the heck? I lost the game, and now you've all lost the game too. What was that streak? My streak, I think, was like 7 days, 8 days. I was playing Grounded with some friends, and then I lost the game then, so it wasn't that long. My longest streak, I think, was like 2 years. But yeah, I haven't lost the game since 2015. It's been a decade. Let's go. There ends your decade-long streak. It was worth it. Man. Can't lose the game if you don't keep track. That's the meta strategy, though. Don't keep track, and you don't pay attention to it. Therefore, you can never think about it. And therefore, you can never lose. Yeah. Oh, my back. I think I need to get like a better desk or something. I feel like my desk is a little bit too low, so I hunch over it a little. I try to sink my chair down so that it forces me to sit up straight, but it doesn't really work that way. Gotta pay the troll toll every so often. Or better posture. No, I put my elbows on my desk, but the desk is a little bit lower, so I end up hunching over a bunch. Oh, hey, Doki Doki. Good to see you. Welcome back. Chair's too tall for me. I've thought about getting a standing chair, but like I know it's too much of a thing for me to make work. But who knows? Maybe when I move to Japan, I'll find like a cheap standing desk that someone's gotten rid of. Time to get desk razors. Ooh. Maybe I can. Maybe like simple desk razors would be a lot more affordable than an actual full-on desk. Standing chair, perhaps. I don't have too much space though. But yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm not too keen on buying any furniture at the moment because I'm only here for like 5 more months, and then oh my god, I'm only here for 5 more months. Chad, I'm leaving in 5 months. Oh my god. No, less than 5 months. This month is almost over. Oh my god. That's crazy. Think about it. Oh my god. Okay, confession. When I move, I'm pretty sure that my stream times will change. 9 a.m. Pacific time is like 3 a.m. Japan time. I must confess I may end up becoming an Australia time streamer. So I apologize. I'm gonna miss you all. I'm gonna miss you all because I won't be able to stream at this time anymore. But maybe we can do like evening streams at the very least. I'll just have to stay up late. No, nocturnal gang. No. Make sure you guys get your sleep. Sleep is good. I've almost fixed my sleep schedule. It's been holding steady for a few weeks now, and I will say it has sadly, unfortunately, definitely improved my quality of life by getting actual sleep. I think that time works better for European times though. Yeah, we can maybe become more of a European time streamer. Define almost. It is like almost there, you know? It doesn't fix all your problems, but it puts your mood, it puts your mindset in a more receptive place to see things more positively, you know? That and going outside and touching grass and stuff, and playing grass-related video games is not enough, sadly. But yeah. Happened to me too. It means I miss everything in VTuber land, right? I think for me, the big issue was that a lot of my friends were collabing around the time, just like spontaneously, and I wanted to be part of that, just like spontaneously collab. So I would stay up really late in case that they do, and at the end of the day, like it was fun, but like it was definitely a lot more of a drain on me. And I think that led for a time to really open schedule, because I didn't have that structure anymore. I didn't have, you know, like wake up at 7, go to class at 8, then like go to 2 classes, get lunch, then go to the 3rd class. I didn't have that structure anymore. So time stopped meaning anything to me, and I just let myself go a lot in terms of like routines. And I did not like that. It was not a good thing, because the routine eventually just fell into a spiral. So now that I'm back on a proper schedule again, it's a lot more busier, but in a way that keeps me occupied, so I'm not sitting there alone with my thoughts anymore. Waking up with the sun gives more positivity. I hate that it works. I hate that it works. Why can't I just take a pill for it, you know? If I fix my sleep schedule, I'd never be able to watch anyone I'd want to watch. No. I will see what my schedule is going to be like. 10 a.m. Japan time is 6 p.m. Pacific time. So I could wake up and do morning streams. It'll be evening streams for evening and night streams for like Eastern time and Pacific time. But beyond that, I don't know. The earlier I wake up, the earlier I'd be able to stream. So maybe I could do like 4 a.m. if I get up at 8. So like 4 p.m. streams Pacific time. So 7 p.m. Eastern if I stream at 8 a.m. But I don't know. Maybe if I keep my schedule, because I've been waking up at like 8 a.m. pretty consistently, so that I can stream at this time, 9 p.m. or sorry, 9. Oh my god, 9 o'clock. If I can maintain this sleep schedule in Japan as well, I'd be able to consistently stream evening times. So we'd still be able to hold that at the very least. Why can't we just charge our JO crystals with positivity and then have them last throughout the day, right? If only it were that easy. Waking up on time, going outside, eating healthy drastically improves your quality of life. Angry face. Even taking vitamins. I had a professor who taught me about vitamins, and he was like, yeah, so we don't actually have any scientific benefit that the vitamins that you are eating, ingesting in that form as pills ever actually do help. It just makes you pee expensive. And that opened my eyes, which is why I don't take vitamins anymore, because you don't need vitamins. You just need to eat a healthy, balanced diet, and then your body will get all the vitamins and nutrients it needs. Except for like, oh shoot, my teacher would be so bad at me. I forgot. There's one specific nutrient that we don't get that is required for amino acid production, but I forgot what it was. There's one very specific one. I had a teacher that told me ghosts weren't real, so believe what you want. I wish ghosts were real. I read a thing about. I read a comment or meme. I don't know. I think it was a TikTok maybe that said the reason I know ghosts aren't real is because if they were real, then oh shit, I forgot. No, I don't remember the punchline. No, it's gone. I don't have it. Something about that. But yeah. B6, maybe it's that. Is chocolate a balanced diet? Yes. Take magnesium gummies because they apparently help in ADHD and sleep. Ooh. Please do be careful though. Make sure you monitor yourself. If you feel weird, go to a doctor. He says, also not having insurance and having not gone to a doctor and then just kind of sucking it up. Gotta love American healthcare. Anyways, chat. Twitch is harassing me because it tells me that there's another ad break coming along, but I don't want to send you guys through another series of ads because I wasn't planning on streaming too long too. So we're gonna go call it here. I want to hit the snooze button and push the ads back so that I can got some time to figure out where to send you off on a raid to. Yeah. Japan Life tip, please get national health insurance. Well, I'll be required to pay the national health insurance tax, so I will do my best to find a way to take advantage of it. At the very least, I want enough health insurance that I can go and get my eyes checked so that I can get new contacts or glasses, because once my pair runs out, I don't want to have to fly all the way back to California just for an eye exam. But yeah, thanks to the stream. Thank you for all for stopping by. My schedule is still going to be a little bit weird. It's still going to be gorillas. But I think right now the times I have open are Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday mornings around this time. But we'll see if I can keep it up long term. But yeah, is dental included in JP Healthcare? No clue. We'll find out. It'll be a surprise for me and you, and my teeth as well, because it's been a hot minute since I've been to a dentist. All right, let's see who is currently streaming so I can send you guys off on a raid to them. My good friend Bodega Rat is currently streaming with Nice Eggy. They're playing Mahjong. So we'll send you over there. Raid. Yeah. Thanks again for stopping by, giving me a couple of your hours, chat. Hope you guys have a fun time over with Bodega and Nice Eggy. I'll put a tweet out. I'll put another tweet out later on Twitter, so please leave a comment there about any games that you'd like me to try checking out. If you have any recommendations for itch.io, even if they're small games or really short games, I'll take those together as well, because even if they're short, we can bundle them up together into a big, like, let's do an itch.io grab bag. Is it itch.io or do people call it itch.io? Because I feel like itch.io would make more sense instead of having to specify it's itch.io the whole time. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, leave comments in the tweet and I will... Oh shoot, I gotta remember to upload this to the VOD channel on YouTube later. I will remember how to do that after I look up how to do that. But anyways, thank you all for stopping. No, Matthew. No, Siraso, what happened? Oh no, oh, Stream Elements thought it was a link because you guys, oh, I'm so sorry. No, I didn't mean to bait you guys at putting in the itch.io link and get bonked by, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, Raid's gonna go. Have fun, everyone. Bye-bye. Have fun over at Bodega. Okay, I'm glad that I only set it to a 2-second bonk, so it wasn't that big of a bonk, but oh man, I feel bad.